Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance.
Ah, I see you have old Motor's briefcase. Do I even want to know how you was able to get it? If it was anybody else but you, I'd be shocked. But you've exceeded my expectations. Them booths should be on the way. Hey, I'm sure you noticed we got the lights on while you's gone. It's pretty unbelievable, ain't it? I can't wait to see the furniture all set up. Anyhow, we's halfway home now. If you bear with me a second, I'll fill you in on what we need for the steakhouse. We'll get a break real soon. Well, not so much equipment. Buck already had most of that stored here. We're just missing the grills. But one time I was up visiting with Anna, and we was sneaking around over by H&H Tools. We seen all kind of grates and stuff around there. We might just get lucky and find the size we need inside. If not, I think we can get them cut down if need be. Can you take a look? Hey, I heard that place is full of traps, so watch out. I'll be right here when you come back.
Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance.
Welcome back. Good to see you again. Goodbye.
Hey there, youngster. Sure, have a look. Another satisfied customer. See ya.
Damn it, someone offed Motor Runner. That guy was one of our biggest clients. And you didn't even get skinned alive. I'm impressed. Here's your payment. Not right at the moment, but you could talk to Jack. He's always looking for new recipes. Catch you later.
How's my most favoritist friend? What do you mean, helpful? My stuff already makes people feel groo-delicious. Oh, you're right. I should start a side project making meds to keep my aura clean. Already on it. I whipped up a few stim packs already, but if you've got any more recipes, I'll take them. Right on. What have you got? Right on. Let's have it. Grootalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you? Here's a little tink-tink to weight your pockets. Take it easy, dude.
Huh?
You should have been with us in our glory days. You'd have loved it.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub? You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people. You want to hear the story of the great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory. In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here. They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them. When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down. Oh, they claimed it was a miscommunication, but tell that to those who saw our families butchered. Tell it to the survivors who were banished here. Typical. No reference for history in the younger generations. Farewell.
I haven't seen you before. What brings you to the Great Khans? Name's Regis. I'm Papa Khan's advisor and right-hand man. I'm also the chief enforcer of the tribe's laws, so watch your behavior. Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of our hardships, ever since we left California. Bitter Springs changed him, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre. And sometimes, I worry that's poisoned his mind. Nothing. Forget about it. I shouldn't be talking about this with an outsider. That's a complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, to be sure, and I've gladly killed many of their soldiers in battle. But I can't bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge than Caesar. I suppose if asked I would, but that's a moot point, because Papa's in charge now, and he's not going anywhere. Until next time.
True to Kaiser. I've been warned about you. You are perilously close to making an enemy of Caesar, and that is not wise. My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the Great Khans as a token of our alliance. In exchange for Great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes. Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle. I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans. Speak then. They're a tribe of fine warriors with many proud traditions and a glorious history. They will be worthy additions to the Legion. Yes, goodbye.
You honor the Great Khans with your presence. What can I do to help you? Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of our hardships, ever since we left California. Bitter Springs changed him, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre. And sometimes, I worry that's poisoned his mind. I really don't like to talk about it. Let's just say it was a tragedy, and the NCR is to blame. And we'll leave it at that. Nothing. Forget about it. I shouldn't be talking about this with an outsider. Until next time.
Your pal's one ugly motherfucker.
to be afraid of.
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss.
Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance.
You drug them grills all the way here by yourself? Well, hell, fire, and tarnation, that's a hell of a job. A hell of a job, partner. Can you smell the caps rolling in? Yeah, baby, high rollers, that's what we is. Well, we's gonna be soon anyhow. Listen, the furniture came today and it's all set up. Lights is on, and with these grills, the steakhouse is about ready to go too. Hey, go have yourself a drink, smoke, get laid, get drunk, maybe even take a nap for a spell. You deserve it. I'll have some more details for the final push when you come back. Let's get ready for the grand opening. Oh, by the way, I got an office set up now if you want to use it. The lockers are safe to stash your gear in, so make yourself at home.
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 have been taking some hits. I say kill them all. The NCR took back Nelson. Maybe they can win this war after all. Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 have been taking some hits. I say kill them all.
Hot damn. We's almost got this puppy housebroke. Can you feel it? Now that you found them grills, the steakhouse will be ready to go in no time. We'll still have to stock the joint with booze, smokes, and food, but she'll be ready. Hey, this was going to be a surprise, but Anna found a whole stash of casino gear that Buck had for the Lucky and was sending it to us. It's full of casino gear, chips, cards, dice, everything we need all in one little package. They even had some custom felt for the tables. But that delivery boy got bushwhacked by ghouls not far from here and barely escaped with his life. Yep, you're getting good at this, ain't you? Don't know what those zombies want with that stuff, though, but just think. 20,000 lucky casino chips by Paulson. These are the real McCoy, brother, not that cheap plastic horse shit. Custom felt, new dice, everything. God, we gotta get that Foot Locker back. Nope, and I ain't doubting you now. There's a big old crater up there just a-glowing. If there's any ghouls around here, that's sure enough where they'd be at. Careful, though, there might be some of them ornery sort up yonder. I heard tell they can throw globs of radioactive goo at you.
Howdy.
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss. doing this longer than you, pal.